The year was 1898. The river snaked through the emerald heart of the Amazon like a silver serpent, its breath steaming into the air. On its current drifted a small canoe, guided by Dr. Elias Morgan, a British explorer with eyes that carried both curiosity and guilt. His mission was to map the unmapped, the lands the world called lost. As the mist parted, the forest opened like a cathedral. Birds screamed. Drums echoed from somewhere unseen. He tightened his grip on the paddle. He was not alone here. That night, Elias's fire crackled beneath a wall of towering trees. Suddenly, a shadow. Then, a voice like the wind whispering through leaves. "Outsider!" He turned sharply, but saw only the glint of eyes in the dark. Then, from the shadows stepped a young woman, Naya, her skin gleaming bronze under the moonlight, her hair woven with emerald feathers. Around her neck hung a charm carved from bone and amber. She did not speak again. She only stared. And somehow, in that silence, he felt the forest itself watching him through her. Over the next few days, she followed him, always at a distance. He would turn, and she'd disappear into the green. But one night, when he nearly stepped into a pit of spikes hidden beneath vines, her hand caught his arm. Her grip was strong. Her eyes, furious. "You do not belong here," she said. "The forest knows your kind, the takers, the diggers, the ones who forget the trees breathe too." Elias knelt, placing his hand over his heart. "I came to understand, not to take." For a moment, she studied him, as if searching for truth in the tremble of his words. Then she released him. "Understanding comes with loss," she said. And then she vanished into the trees again. Days passed. Elias grew weaker, his food spoiled, the rain unending. Fever came, burning his mind. Through the haze, he saw her, always her. Naya, grinding herbs, pressing cool leaves to his forehead. When he awoke, she was beside him. "You saved me," he whispered. She smiled faintly. "The forest spared you. I only asked it to." As they spoke, he learned her tribe, the Kalum, guarded an ancient tree called Oru, said to hold the memory of all who lived. She was the daughter of the tribe's leader, the keeper of that memory. One evening, as the firelight danced between them, she asked, "Why do your people come so far from home?" "To find meaning," he said. "To fill the silence we create by forgetting the earth." She watched him for a long time, then whispered, "Meaning cannot be found. It must be remembered. But peace is fragile." One dawn, gunshots cracked through the forest. Elias's old expedition team had found him. They were after what he was not, the gold and gems rumored beneath the tribal lands. When they captured Naya, Elias's blood turned to fire. He begged his men, "Let her go. She's not your enemy." But they laughed. "She's the map, Morgan. She knows where the treasure sleeps." That night, he made his choice. He freed her, and in doing so, turned his back on the world that made him. Together, they fled into the depths where the trees swallowed sound. At last, they reached Oru, the great tree, its roots like rivers, its trunk glowing faintly in moonlight. The air shimmered with life unseen. Naya placed her palm on the bark. "Every breath ever taken lives here," she said. "Now you see why we guard it." Elias stepped closer, awestruck. "It's alive." "It remembers," she corrected. Their eyes met, and in that moment, the divide between worlds fell silent. Two hearts, two worlds, one rhythm. No words were spoken, only understanding, ancient, wordless, eternal. But destiny is cruel. The invaders came, flames, shouts, chaos. Elias and Naya fought side by side, but when the guns found them, he shielded her. The bullet struck him first. As he fell, he smiled faintly. "I came to understand," he whispered. Naya held him close as the rain began to fall. Her tears mixed with the storm. She carried him to the roots of Oru, whispering a prayer. The forest answered with wind and thunder, and the roots gently folded around his body, taking him into memory. Years later, travelers spoke of a spirit that guided the lost through the jungle, a man with foreign eyes and a voice like rain. And beside him, a woman of light and shadow. Some said they were lovers. Others said they were guardians. But the Kalum knew the truth, that the forest remembers all who love it enough to never leave.